Hello and welcome to MBK and Models. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and follow for more great aircraft documentaries and model build videos. Yeah, very busy this morning. It is now 10 past 12 midday, so it's good afternoon to you all. Yeah, I've been very busy. I've done last couple of days has all been Australian aircraft. The Wirraway and the Boomerang. Yeah, I tell you what, it's freezing here. I'd love to go and live in Australia. Yeah, I many years ago I passed the immigration points test for Canada with flying colours. The problem with Canada is it's really cold in the winter, isn't it? You know, sort of so many below. Not for me, I'm afraid. I'm already in a cold place. The summer's nice over there, but anyway, Australia, lovely. Do you know what I was thinking of? I mean, if this was the 18th century, all I would have to do is go to a local shop, steal a bag of carrots. I'd be arrested, fast as my feet could run with them, and I'd be taken up in court and then transported to Australia. However, in this part of the country, in the West Country, I wouldn't be going to Australia. No, you have to be from London in the southeast to be transported there. From this part of the country, in the west of England, I would have landed up in the southern states of America. Enforced labour for the term of my natural life. So maybe in that odd sort of existence that I was imagining there, I won't do that. All right. Yeah. So like Australia, great. Yeah. I had a mate who was an Australian. Yeah, and I could handle all that. People calling me a palm and keeping my money under the soap and beer in the oven. Yeah, I'd be fine with all of that. Yeah, so what am I doing today? So, yeah, sorry, let's have a recap. Please enjoy the Australian aircraft that documentaries that I've uploaded in the last few days. Yeah, very interesting. I like the Wirraway. I like the Wirraway. It would make a great model, that. Yeah, very, very great model. There's one on Outer Zone Plans. It's from the old MAP Plans Handbook. And I'm sure there is. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But it's a great model. It's very large wingspan. Yeah. So let's have a look at what I've been doing. As you can see behind me, spraying the wheels about 900 times to get them right. I'm going to be peeling off the paper today, all right, to have a look, but I do need a smaller brush. We've got one motor mounting plate up on the wing, and I'm just preparing another one. This is my sitting around the house clothes. I got to get changed into the clothes I do jobs in because dust flies all over me while I do it, and I keep one set of clothes for that. Yeah, so things are coming along. It's rubbed back. I'm going to put some yellow paint on it. I need to get some yellow, what do you call it? I don't know, Humboldt spray to go on that. And it means I can see all the dips where I got put filler in and everything else. And I've got to go down. I'll get the small brush at the same time. But it's cold here and it's very easy to stay in my place talking to all of you, which is great. Yeah, and I love to do it. And staying in here in the warm, out the way of the cold, and getting on with all of this, which is cool. But I do have to go out today because I've got to go to Argus. Just a recap on yesterday's Green Shield Stamps video. Yeah, Argus, who were started up by the guy who started up Green Shield Stamps. To collect some kitchen scales, which I use for a multitude of purposes. Yeah, they're not enough to weigh bags for airplanes, though. No, you need something else for that. So yeah, and then I've got to go to tool station. I'm still waiting for my order with them. After I got off of here, I will telephone them and say, where is it? They said it was delivered the other day. They do this next business day delivery, but I still haven't had an email today telling me it's there. So I may drop in, I may phone them. I phoned them yesterday and I was 39th in the queue. But it did move very fast, yeah. And they are in my part of the country, actually. They're down in Taunton. And we speak the same language. So it's all friendly, like, you know. When you phone other parts of the country or abroad, sometimes things cannot be so friendly. because they don't understand in the sort of emotional bits you put into the way you speak. All right. So, like I said, there you go. All right. So, what day is it today? It is Tuesday. Yeah, yesterday. It's always a hardship on a Monday. It's when I clean the place up, do the laundry, etc. Yeah, so that is now done for 1 week, and I can now put my feet up and get on with my more enjoyable pursuits of model building and making documentary videos. Yeah, thanks for all the likes, thanks for all the follows, the subscriptions. I love it. Yeah. And I really like making all you good people happy out there. All right, so I'm going to tie in with you a bit later after I've sorted myself out, got changed, had something to eat, etc., and probably gone round to Sainsbury's to pick up said Argus item and dropped into tool station saying, "Is it here yet? Is it here yet?" I'll let you all know if it's arrived later. Right, speak to you in a while. Okay, so the end of another very busy day. It's 9 o'clock now at night, and I went out earlier on. I went to Argus and then Tool Station picking stuff up. It's -3 out there. I've known it colder. But it is cold, and there's like ice coming on the windows of cars and things like that. But not a bad day. I've had to do a lot of changes today. So what's happened is the brackets for the motor mounts on the nacelles. I wasn't happy with it, so I've completely taken them off and completely changed it. I'm using nylon nuts and bolts there. I'll show you tomorrow. It's a lot better way, and it means I can remove them, but it's worth doing. Also, I wasn't happy with these wheels at all, so I've actually stripped the paint off them. Yeah, okay. The paint was on there thick. It just didn't look right, and I've looked up on YouTube. Great channel. Let me a great channel. I can't remember the name of it now, but this guy, British guy, shows you how to paint aircraft wheels. All right, so you paint the actual wheel black first, and then you get a stencil with a round aperture in it, and then put it on with a airbrush, the silver, and the way he does it is great. He even tells you what angle to hold the airbrush at. So I'm gonna have to do that. All right, but like I said, I wasn't happy with these at all. Sorry, I keep coughing there. I wasn't happy with these at all, so I've literally stripped the paint off. All right, okay, literally right out of it. It was just too thick. It wasn't working. It sort of looked all right. It looked like a rough model, and I just wasn't happy with it, and I wasn't happy with the nacelles either. So today is I did the Commonwealth Boomerang documentary this morning, but today's been a day of what do you call it? Stepping back, which is worth doing on models. Sometimes it's worth stepping back, stopping what you're doing. Don't carry on with it. It just gets worse and worse and worse. If I'd have carried on with those wheels, the paint just gets thicker and thicker and thicker, and it gets worse and worse. It's like the nacelles; they weren't right. And it would just get worse and worse. So literally, I stopped, I took them apart, stripped the wheels, and I've redone it all. So I'll show you all tomorrow. I mean, in the more I give these a chance to dry out, I stripped them with some methylated spirits. It doesn't seem to have done the plastic any harm, but I then quickly washed them off with detergent and gave them another scrub with this contour sanding stuff I got from Tool Station, which is good, yeah. And once they're dry, because plastic tends to go porous if you muck about with it too much in water and this, that is. Whether it's porous or not, I don't know, but it has a very wet feel to it. So I'm going to let it dry out, and then I will repaint them black in the morning. Then I've got to go out and get somewhere. There's a stationer's near me where I can buy a stencil. There'll be somewhere. And then I can put the stencil on there, and then paint the hubs on the wheels. All right, okay. Which then will be up to my own standard, which it just wasn't good enough.
It just not good enough at all. I'd rather stop and start again. All right, I've struggled with them, and struggled with them. I thought I could do it free, and it just didn't go. It just didn't go. Things like this either go really right or really wrong, and this time it's gone really wrong. But that, in a way, it made me look up that guy's channel, and yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch up with you all again tomorrow. Thank you. Bye bye.